Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Feeds the Beast. Today, going to be a bit of a short episode. Unfortunately, last time, right at the end of the last episode, you may remember, I was experiencing lag, I was going to disconnect, all that deal. Well, it turns out the server was about to crash. And when it did crash, we lost several days of work. We got rolled back hellaciously. Apparently, our server host, the server provider, doesn't know the meaning of well-kept backups. So we lost a whole bunch. I'm actually lost at least 2 episodes worth of work. Thanks to Duff and everything, he gave me back a lot of the machines I requested, so I was able to do some repair, but I'm still kind of behind. So today is going to be a short episode because of that. I apologize, but these things happen, and there ain't really nothing any of us could do. We all suffered because of it. So if I turn around, you may notice, aside from the stuff not loading, my base is really empty, and that's because I took a lot of time since we had to go back through it all anyway to reorganize. I put all my storage chests over here. Now I got scrap going. I did manage to remake my lava tank, which is almost full. I don't actually have it pumping into it right now. I have 15 million. That's going to last for quite a while. And it turns out you can pump lava directly into these machines. You don't need to use cans, but I like to do everything the hard way. That, and I just did not know you could do that. So, oops. Reset up what the hell is it called? Industrial Craft 2 system. Reorganized it, made so I could go like 512, 128, and then 32. I set up everything really nice. Everything's really working well. I've overclocked the hell out of some stuff, especially my scrap, my scrap production. This thing actually blew all to hell, so I had to remake it. But yeah, everything's overclocked pretty good. 8 times on the extractor. Can't overclock the implosion compressor. Need this to make iridium though. Industrial and TNT. Got plenty of it though. So that's one thing I've done, and of course over here you may notice it's excessively green. Green happens to be my favorite color. And I was just screwing around with the Zycraft blocks. I hate having torches everywhere, and mobs will not spawn on Zycraft blocks. So, or any of the blocks that have the glow on them anyway, which I guess is pretty much most of them. Also implanted 2 max size Zycraft tanks. One is creosote oil, just so I can continue to produce coal coke without having to make a million different little bottles. And of course my blast oven, I keep making steel. So the creosote oil goes down into here. This one is empty. This will be biofuel, which is another thing we're going to be producing soonage. Still kind of working on that bit. Need much more Minecraft Joules production. So we're going to have to work on getting biofuel so we can fuel ourselves a high pressure steam boiler, which is a railcraft device. Produces monstrous amounts of Minecraft Joules. The same amount of industrial steam engines will produce pretty much around like 1.7 or 1.8 times more Minecraft Joules than the same amount of biogas engines. So it's almost 2 times as much. So, and plus it could support up to about 18 per steam boiler at about 8 Minecraft Joules a piece. That's quite a bit of Minecraft Joules being outputted. I definitely need them so I could, it'll make everything run a lot smoother. Over here in my quarry, I've also set up a line of pulverizers. Basically, I set cobble into this. I have it disconnected right now. Cobble also goes into the scrap machine. They go in the pulverizer and they end up in here and they make a lot of sand. I've got a ton of sand from these. I started off at 15. Oh, that's not the right one. 15 stacks, and within 2 quarries, I've got 212. But yeah, that's it. So, like I said, we got rolled back severely. The forestry farm I made completely gone. I've reset up my Steve carts. It produces a monstrous amount of trees. I've actually made a second cart to run this system because it takes them so long to cut through all this that I don't. They'll eventually either catch up to each other, or I'll just break them and I'll reset it. But I got him in here. He is a standard, same as the other one, compact solar engine. That's different. The other one has the one that kind of unfolds on top. These are a little bit more quick. Only thing really different about this one is it has the top chest, since the compact solar is on the top, and the invisibility core, which is just something I threw in there for the hell of it. So let's go ahead and throw him down. I want to get. I didn't put a fertilizer on him either. I figured one running fertilizer was enough. Are you trying to steal my stuff, little man? Look at him. My little guy trying to steal all my stuff. What's wrong with you? And of course, I got my quantum armor back, so that's nice. So I could zoom. Whee! And of course, if I fall to my death, my boots will help me in that regard. Gotta find my way through this tree maze. Where's the other one? So he is over there. So I'm definitely going to want the other one over here somewhere. Here's as good a spot as any. Let's plop him down. No, I don't want you going that way. Is there any way I could get you going the way I'm facing? No, I don't want you going that way. Because then you'll just run into the other guy. He's damn determined. I'll give him that. So his solar engine is still going to be high priority. His activate invisibility core. I don't have him with any saplings, but he'll get some soon enough. A lot of room in the top chest, more than the side chest, I believe. And he's got internal, so let's give him some power. Hopefully he's not going the wrong way. What happens if you click on the invisibility? Ah! He really is invisible. I can't even see him. Okay, looks like he's going to go that way. Which is good, because I don't want them running into each other. I don't think it'll cause any damage, but... Wow, I'm getting some lag over here now. But now I have two carts collecting this stuff, so... Yeah, it's quite a lengthy... Let's get out of here. Dang, I'm lagging like hell over here now. Hopefully with a lot less trees going on, now that they're both cutting them down, it'll be less laggy over there. And they'll also import... What I have going on over here is basically this. If I forgive the lag. Basically, the saplings and logs, the apples go into this chest. I'm going to eventually set up a system to squeeze the apples, so I could use them as for fuel for that, instead of just water, because it's more efficient. Suggested by Duff, our gracious server owner. And the saplings will come from this way through the relay, through the pneumatic tubes into the system, which is none now, because it takes each one of them so long to get around. They bent around, and there's 5 of these fermenters now. I've reset up the whole system, redone the aqueous accumulators. There's 7 aqueous accumulators down there. Maybe a bit overkill, but who knows. The saplings go in here automatically, so I don't have to keep refilling them. They, of course, will refill the tank. And that tank, which will be soon to power stills, which will turn the biomass into biofuel, get stored in here, which will eventually get pulled back out bit by bit to fuel our high pressure steam boiler, which will in turn power more machines, which will in turn power this and that. You get it. It's a vicious cycle. With Greg Tekkens installed, everything's a cycle. You gotta move from one bit to the next, that bit to the next thing. You gotta kind of take baby steps all the way up the rungs of coolness, the rungs of the coolness. So there's also something I really wanted to create today. I've been waiting for it a while. Finally got the ability to, and I want to create. And where the hell is it? The mining laser. Oh yes, we love the mining laser. I need some titanium ingots, which is actually the difficult part. A lot of power required to produce those. Need a energy crystal, that's easy. Advanced alloys, advanced circuit. 360K helium coolant cell. May sound like a difficult item, but it's really not. You just gotta throw some glowstone into the industrial centrifuge. So let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. We need to make the coolant cells, and for that I got the basic helium cell, which is what you get for putting glowstone in the industrial centrifuge. So let's look at this recipe all the way down the line. So 3K coolant cell needs 180K coolant cells, which need 60K coolant cells, which need the regular coolant cell, which I have, surrounded by tin. So we're gonna need a bunch of tin. That's okay. We got plenty of tin. But now, wait, that's not it. Oh shit! I made him into freaking. I always do that. I always overclick them and then I end up making stuff I don't want. So let's get rid of them out. See, I always end up making them into something else. Alright, we got that. Now what do we need? For the next tier of these coolant cells, we need basically 3 of them and tin. Yet again. They don't stack, that's unfortunate. Need to do this combined twice. Makes the 380K coolant cells. For that we need, and for the next bit we need to make the actual ones we need, even more tin and a dense copper plate, which is just compressing 8 copper. That shouldn't be too difficult. We're going to need 16. Go over here to our handy dandy compressor, which I've overclocked. Doesn't even take long at all. Look at that. And who doesn't want a mining laser? Mining laser is one of the pristine mining items in the game. Of course, I got my badass drill, Trekkie's drill, with Fortune 3 and Efficiency 5. So we got that. That's easy. That was easy. I love running real quick. Now that if I play like my single player world or anything, I feel like I'm running at like snail's pace. Alright, let's look at our mining laser. I know I look at this thing 100 times. I apologize. Oh, let's paste it. Boop. Bajow. I made 2 of those. I only needed 1. I don't know why I thought I needed 2. Oh well, have it for future whatever needs. 360K coolant cell. Now I need advanced circuit and a red energy crystal and an extra red ruby. So, bam bam. 8 of these. Huh. Alright. Go ahead, toss. Potion of strength. Okay, you usually use diamond to make these ones, the red energy thingies. But you could. Somebody told me in my comments you could also use the rubies, which I don't really care for as much as I see the energy crystals. Traditionally you needed diamonds. Now you could also use rubies. Saves you on some diamonds. Saves you on some diamonds. Not that rubies are all that much more common, but I have way more of them than diamonds. That's for sure. And what else did I need to make? Oh yeah, advanced. I always have a bunch of circuits ready, just not advanced ones. They're not difficult to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get back over here. Circuit in the middle. Glowstone. Glowstone. Any of you familiar with industrial craft, even without Greg Tech, should be aware of this recipe. This is stock. So we got that. Now we just need to put it together, I believe. I need the... I mean, nicely organized. Got lots of rubber, lots of coal dust, lots of carbon plates. Found last time after I had, in the last video when I had the totally different alternate dimension, before we rolled back and now everything's different, I had run out of rubber. So I made sure this time I got plenty of rubber before I cut everything down. So this. I've already forgotten the recipe. How shameful. Where's my titanium? Is it still down here? It sure is. Titanium. Redstone. I think I'm still missing. Something is not going right here. First off, this, and that, and that. There we go. We got a mounting laser. Hell yeah, son. We got a mounting laser. We just got to charge it up. Throw it in our handy dandy MFSU. Which holds up pretty well to power usage. I'm surprised at how much power those thermal generators really push out. Now that solar panels are ridiculously expensive, even the advanced ones, you need UU matter for even those. And in the Great Tech Pack, you don't get the mass fab. You have to use the matter fabricator, which is way more expensive. So it's kind of a clusterfuck for power needs. So having any bit of actual I guess it makes you actually use the stuff. Like before, you just build a ton of solars and you'd be good to go. Never even have to touch the thermal gens or anything like that. Wow, this thing stores a lot more than I thought it did. But now you actually have a reason to use all the different devices. So Greg Tech is actually pretty cool in that regard. Sure, he changes out some of the recipes, but he kind of makes you use the different tools available to you, which is smart. There's tons of cool stuff in here that otherwise would get ignored. So it's pretty cool that you have actually a reason. Ultimate Lab Pack that stores 10 million power. I really would. Gravity tools would be pretty cool. The Vajra, beat him with my Vaj, as was one of my single player episode titles. So now we got a mining laser. I think you have to push M. What is the? Oh well, that shoots it. That's for sure. We've discovered that conundrum. What is the button to? Controls. I think it's mode. Switch mode key. Mode switch key. Is it shift? No. Oh, you have to hold. Okay, you hold M and then you put it. Low focus. Long range. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Gotta love it. Very old school, but still really awesome industrial craft. And of course, you can see in the upper left my power usage. Let's see how much, if I just keep spending, how much. Okay, so it chews through this thing pretty quick at long range. Yeah. And my pack has 1 million storage, so long range, not really so good for anything but just fun. Not good for sustained usage. Look at me, I'm just chewing through my power. Although I did eat up this wall pretty good, I have to admit. I hope it destroyed that chest down there. Pew! Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I think most people use low focus, so it only hits what's right in front of you, which is pretty much the preferred mining mode. I guess mining mode is also good. Low focus, not very long range, but only hits what's right, like immediately in front of you. Doesn't travel through multiple blocks. Very good for strip mining and such. So a pretty cool device. Now I have to recharge my my backpack. Now that I've just oh, I hope I don't right click with the mining laser, please. Okay, let's put our prototype Omni wrench away. Do not want to shoot my MFSU because that would be overly dramatic for our series needs. Let's put our stuff away. Always make sure to put your crap away. You put your crap away. Put it away, man. I'm not planning on making a whole bunch of dense copper plates, so I'll just stuff it in there. Alright, well, we got one thing I got left to do before we go, and that's finish these off. What I'd like to do this episode, I know we don't have much time, but I'd like to at least fight the Wither a couple of times. Once or twice. I like to have some nether stars. Now, I've already fought him by myself, on my own leisure time to give me something to do as I'm waiting for stuff to, kind of shape themselves up around here. But these potions, they last a pretty good while. What I'd like to do is just stuff what I don't need, and I'll take my BP. I'll just put it down here. Anything I don't need at the very immediate time, like my lasers and such. You can actually use the laser to fight the wither, but I don't want to do that. It's wasteful, in my personal opinion. I'll keep my chicken on. I milk a cow. Case, I have a habit of dying after I've already fought him. When I did fight him, the very first time I fought him, I beat him easily. It wasn't even a challenge. But his wither effect actually wore out the entire power storage of my helmet. And, well, that was that. So I'm going to go ahead and get things set up real quick, and I'll be back and we'll fight ourselves a wither. Alright, we are ready to fight ourselves a wither. 3 times, in fact. 3 sets of skulls, enough soul sand. Actually, I had to go back into the nether get some, but... And you might see a little bit of a hole going over here. This is where I fought him before. Say thanks to Duff, because I had to sleep the night away. It was nighttime, and I was like, it's going to be hard to see him. I'm not really worried about any special fanfare or anything, so let's just get ready to it. It doesn't need to, just make sure I'm... Just going to make sure I got my strength potion on. Wither skull, wither skull. Splash potion of strength. Before I fight him, give myself some regen. He's not going to be much of a problem. It's going to make him ride the lightning. I feel like I'm stuck in a hole. Yeah, get down here. I am definitely stuck in a hole. Yeah, I got stuck in a hole there. He pummeled me into the ground. Oh man, I'm doing it away from my base, so this whole area eventually will be leveled out anyways. Quarried out, should I say. Get rid of this crap, I don't need it. How's my helmet? Okay. Back in a second for round 2. I'm back. And for the sake of my loyal viewers, Trekkie will attempt for you not just 1, but 2 withers at the same time. Hopefully I'm not out of my damn mind. I guess this has yet to be seen. Regeneration. I got some splash potions. Should be good to go, but we're going to find out real quick and in a hurry. I'll either be extremely dead or extremely victorious. So let's not waste any time at all, huh? Food, everything's good to go. This is gonna be terrible. I have a feeling. Can't handle because I'm getting blown around. I can't even see him anymore. Do I have a regeneration? Oh, wow. Holy crap, they just tore this area to out of hell and back. Where's my second star? Did it get blown up in all the craziness? I still have the star on me from the first one. I have one of them. Okay, wither. Jeez. Wither effect really lasts too damn long. It appears that it's probable that the one that lived longer destroyed the nether star from the first one as he's shooting. It's possible. It's possible. Ooh, that was exciting. I know my armor took a beating, that's for sure. I mean, jeez, man. I just aiming upward and holding the shoot button. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright, we made out. Look at all this damage. This place has been made into Swiss cheese. Allow myself to zoom in and out a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. We tore up this place. Oh, that was fun though. I'll keep this soul stand. Well, 3 nether stars. Not so bad. Fought 2 withers at once. Anders eat your heart out. I'm the real badass in town, that's right. Oh, I'm not wearing my jetpack. I was like, I don't seem to be running very fast. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this short. I know it's a short episode, I know. Yeah, but like I said, we lost a whole lot of progress. Still trying to catch up on what I did. Next episode, we're definitely going to try to start our central hub for our base, and from there it'll just take off. Hope you enjoyed this episode, fighting some withers and making ourselves a mining laser. See y'all next time.